TF2 has some really interesting trade maps in the game. Like, some of these are just like, what the frick is this? How do you even make this? Most people won't ever get to see most of them, though, so it's my job to make sure that everybody gets to see all of the maps ever. It's gonna take a while, but, you know what? There's no better time to start than now. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is SM64 Mario Hazy Maze Cave. This is probably, I don't know if I've played on this one before, but I am all for Super Mario 64 maps, really any Mario map, being recreated. This is the furry server that I've played on a couple times in the past, and while I'm not obviously the biggest fan of it being a furry server, this has consistently had some of the best maps. Do they have this working? Can I steer you? Oh, I can steer you. Kind of. No, never mind. I think it just goes around in a circle. That would honestly be the most impressive thing, is if I could get this to work. Oh, looks like this is the other team's spawn. That's kind of cool. I kind of wish you were allowed in the metal cap area. This obviously would be more map square footage, which I'm not going to complain about. The downstairs area is pretty cool, though. It looks like they used the 2-fort lighting thingy, which is built into the game, to recreate it. It looks pretty good. All right, let's explore some more. So yeah, shout out to, what is this, the Wolves Den? I've never played on here, because the concept of playing on a furry server kind of scares me. Just too much role-playing, too many ooh-woos to go around, but they've had good maps, so I might have to steal your map list if I ever make my own server. Hint, hint, I might be doing that. Now, who knows, there might be breakable boxes that are floating around. This map looks like it's been running for a little bit of time, so I can't judge that. Like, I don't really know what much to say about this. The Hazy Maze Cave is not a new concept to me. I've played Super Mario 64 quite a few times. But what is a new concept to me is seeing it done in TF2. But it's like, I can't really get excited about, like, wow, this map layout's so cool, because I know where everything is already. I guess that's just the one disadvantage of doing this. Cool health pack placement, though. I will applaud that a little bit. So we need to see if the emergency exit works. Oh, they actually got the doors to work, kind of. Almost. I beat the maze. What does this give me? Oh. Where the frick? Did this teleport me to the metal cap area? Oh! No, I see what that is. That's actually super cool. So the stars function as warps. It's actually a pretty creative way to implement them. Whoever made this map, like I said, did a really good job of recreating Hazy Maze Cave. Some of the more breakable objects would have been cool, but whatever. Let's check out the emergency exit, and then we'll move on to the next map that this is going to switch to. We don't actually have to go up the exit. We can just kind of zoom up here with grappling hooks. So yeah, the shirt is the emergency exit. Also, I think I have invalidated years of Mario 64 research. I think I figured out how to get watch for rolling rocks without jumping. It's just called using a grappling hook. Okay, this is Trade House of Chaos. My hopes aren't high, but we'll see what happens. Well, that's an interesting map. I'm glad I got to join it. I said that I wasn't gonna join other game modes, but I really just want to see what the Roblox map is. It really is intriguing to me. Alright, let's try this one. Walmart. This is Alpaca Pizza Party. I think this is the same thing as Dumpster Baby. The map is another Walmart variant. I have not reviewed enough of those for my lifetime yet. Okay, this is Walmart _ better meme. Now, this looks like an entirely different Walmart map than the first one. So, I thought it was going to be the same one, just like, pretty much, what the heck? Okay, they have some weird bunny hop mods going on here. But, yeah, this is entirely different. This is on a server called Alpaca Pizza Party, like I said. Looks kind of adorable. And I'm guessing whoever made this made it from the ground up. It looks like they used some natural TF2 assets, specifically the concretes. But like last time, we need to visit Walmart. We need to see if there's any good pickings in the store. Whoa, my goodness, that was a bit loud. Yes, they sell soccer balls. Doesn't look like they sell much else but cameras, TVs, and soccer balls. Wow, Walmart really is the variety store. It's not like you can buy any of them. It looks like some of them are phasing in the ground, and some of them are, like, levitating off the shelf a little bit. Is that a nitpicky thing? Yes, it is, but take the time to align it. There's a grid and hammer that you can see where things are. It's not that hard. Okay, this Walmart also has a bar. I kind of wish my own Walmart at home had an ocean-themed bar. They have pool. This is the first Walmart I've ever seen to have pool, and it actually works. Kind of hard to play. I've sunk the cue ball like twice. See if I can win pool. This actually works. I thought the balls would just respawn, but this actually works. This is probably the most impressive thing on the server, is working pool. All right, last one's the 8-ball. Break. Go in. Yeah. I did it. I win the game of pool. Well, now what? Imagine you're trying to play pool, and some random dude walks up with a piece of ham and starts, like, hitting the individual balls. Would you even have the courage to, like, tell him not to do that at that point? Or would you just, like, accept that this is now his table and find somewhere else to do it? Alright, let's stop messing around. Let's go look at everything else. This is honestly just adorable. The fact that they have, like, pool ball themed, like, they even knew the pool was impressive. They themed the entire restaurant around this pool table. I don't blame them, though. That's impressive. Oh, you can go down into the Dungeon of Fungin. See what's in the Dungeon of Fungin. It's like more of a tunnel of Fungin. Oh, where is the clue tunnel end? At the gold zone. You guys better watch out. Your gold PNGs are exposed. You need to close the vault. Okay, all memeing around aside, this is actually a pretty interesting looking map. It's a lot less of a meme than the other Walmart that we took a look at not too long ago. It looks like they made it specifically for the point of it being a trade server versus just like saying, hey, I've got some extra cocaine, let's make Walmart in TF2. There are a lot of areas that you find common in the trading server maps. I can't say the decrepit car parking lot is one of them, but stuff like the pool table restaurant is pretty cool. Now, this isn't Walmart. This is Walmart. They sell walls here, not... It's not Walmart. It's not associated with the Walton family anymore. Ooh, Half-Life 3 confirmed. Oh, freaking... Okay, well, anyway, this map is going to get a big fat... I'm determining between an 8 and a 9, but it's really good. It's, I think for a trade server, that they put a lot of, like, love and care into, making it, I guess, very functional. It isn't the most, like, visually appealing. It's not like they spent a lot of time on the decoration, but they spent a lot of time on the layout, and I can definitely tell, because there are just a lot of, like, little Easter eggs and stuff, which kind of shows that, like, the person who made this had a lot of fun when they were making it. I'll make it a 9 out of 10, because you know what? For a trade server map, you want it to be a good layout. You don't really care about the looks that much, unless the gimmick is the looks. But yeah, this is like a really nice example of what to do if you're trying to design a trade map. Kind of just a lot of random different areas, too, even though it doesn't make sense. Like, they even have a jailbreak area, which might be a little bit difficult to play, because I'm guessing they don't have the jailbreak mod, but... there are just a lot of cool things around here that show me that, again, the person who made this map was clearly having a good time in Hammer. And even though I've been running around this map for a good 10 minutes at this point, I still feel like there's a lot of areas where I just haven't discovered yet. Like, I honestly would have to go into, like, my own private server and no-clip around to experiment with all the locations. It's just that big. And, again, for a trade server map where it looks like it's out of 32 people, it's pretty good. So nice job, Alpaca Pizza Party. I've not heard of you until now, but I will give you my personal seal of approval for whatever that's worth. The map is just called Andromeda. We need to see what it is. You are not important enough to join this server. Excuse me. I have 7,600 subscribers on YouTube. I beg to differ. All right, let's check out Harble Hotel. Actually, no, let's check out this one. This is the one I wanted to join earlier. Alright, this is Idle CY4G Pokey Ice Caverns with a Z. Hopefully, this is kind of interesting. I didn't want to join an idle server. That's adorable. I thought, you know what, maybe the idle map is kind of cool, because it is a Pokemon map. I spent like 10 minutes downloading, though, so I am going to review it solely out of spite. Looks like there's enough cool things. The snow hell in the center there's interesting. Okay, so the last one had pool. This one has tic-tac-toe. I seem to be really good at this game. Yeah, so if you're bad at tic-tac-toe, you just have to go scout and then just hit all the buttons before they can even move. And you win every time. The errors do detract from the, yeah, I wish I could see who Ramen Noodles was, and not just a giant flashing error sign, but I don't know if that's the fault of this map or my computer. They even have Connect 4 working, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so the Pokemon Cabin of Fun was kind of mildly interesting. Let's see if I can run out of bounds. Oh, this isn't out of bounds. We're keeping going. I do appreciate all of the animated Pokemon models that they managed to import. I'm pretty sure they actually imported these directly from Pokemon X, I'd like to say. I think they had the fully rendered models that you can just import. What the frick am I looking at? Alright, it looks like these are decorative. The only door that's actually open is the one over here. So let's see where this goes. They did a really nice job modeling everything. I mean, obviously this isn't like... Ow, freaking why? But yeah, this obviously isn't like a real place in Pokemon. Or at least not 3D modeled to this extent. So, for what they had to work with, they did a really nice job constructing everything into an interesting layout. Why is there an invisible wall here? Oh my god. Alright, now there was one area up here that I wanted to get. Why? Okay, well anyway, this map looks really cool. I'm gonna have to deduct some points because I can't explore it without randomly dying, and then I have to walk all the way back to where I was trying to explore. And also, some objects literally just do not work for rocket jumping. So I'll rate this at a 7 out of 10. I think the design of everything is really cool looking. The one interesting part, which is this, like, ice cave area, like I said, I'm gonna have to, like, Buddha or no-clip around or something, because you can't really explore. This server is super laggy, too, and I think the ice is pretty glitchy. Alright, let's get, like, one more in here. Let's see what's the most interesting thing we can find in the map names. You need to scroll down the trade. Man, there are just so many good ones. They're like, think of all the maps that I'm never gonna see. Because unless I do, like, one of these videos every single day, there are just, like, so many of these that you'll never get to play on. And it's kind of a shame. There are just so many good maps for TF2. Alright, let's check out Trade Clock Town. I think that, it said that was medieval themed. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out, I guess. Oh, this is a Zelda map! No way! No way. I actually didn't know this. Okay, so this instantly increases my want to view this. Is this made by the same dude as the Ocarina of Time creator? I really hope so. It kind of looks like it. Alright, so unfortunately, my review of this will not be as comprehensive as it was from the Ocarina of Time map, because I've never actually played Majora's Mask. I know, I'm like a traitor to the Zelda fandom or something. It's on my play eventually list. It's just kind of hard to play because it's on the Nintendo 64 and it's not very well polished. It looks like somewhere I should be able to go. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Sorry about the weird background clicking, by the way. It's part of the map. I'm gonna include it in the video just so you can get a sense of how the actual map is. But I don't like it either. So as good as a job as they did of recreating, presumably, everything from Majora's Mask, I still kind of get an empty feeling. Can I get this? What is this? Yeah, I think this encapsulates what I'm going to say pretty well. There's nothing in here. It's like, I think this map is still under development, probably at least, because there's just, unlike the Ocarina of Time map, where it seems like they kind of crammed every single detail in from the main game, like, even some of the random breakable objects and secret rooms are still there. Right now, there just isn't that much going on, but this model right here does confirm that this was probably made by the original guy, because I was thinking, like, when I reviewed the Ocarina of Time map way back when, that this model was weird because it's stretchy, and they have the same one in here. So unless they just shamelessly ripped the asset, which, I mean, I guess they could have, this is probably developed by the same dude as the original. So props to whoever that is. This server is the Medieval Market. I think I mentioned that, but I want to mention it again, because if you're running a map, you should at least get credit for being one of the people who introduced me to it, I guess. Okay, so I actually found the server owner on here. He randomly came on, and I guess these are the people who made this map. I have no idea who made Ocarina of Time, so if one of these people made it, please comment, 'cause I don't know. Alright, I have no idea where I am. The admin teleported me here. I was talking with him a little bit earlier, and he basically said that this is an outdated version of the map. The new version, I don't know where it would be, adds the Great Bay area. Again, I've never played Majora's Mask, so that's probably really cool. I don't know. I can't tell you for certain. What I've seen, though, is pretty interesting, and I would encourage you, if you like Majora's Mask, to go download this one yourself, because I'm not going to be a very good person to review it. But I do think I can introduce it to a lot of people, especially give it a nice little overview here. Everything that you can see, at least, has been pretty impressive, or at least everything that I've seen, so I think, I don't know what to say, how to compare this one to Ocarina of Time. Personal bias is obviously Ocarina of Time. And I think that there's a little bit more in the Ocarina of Time maps. Again, the little secrets that they've added, but who knows? This is an interesting feature here. If you slap this guy, he gets angry and accelerates his musicking. Oh, and the aliens apparently come out at the first night on the ranch. Again, that sounds really interesting. We'll have to see. There is a day and night cycle, which if you've ever seen Hammer before or messed around with it, you'll know that that's impressive. I can't even conceive of how somebody would have gone about making this map. This is a lot of work put into this. I'm gonna just, by default, rate this a 10 out of 10 if it's the same as the Ocarina of Time. Yeah, people who do map projects like this are super impressive, and I really do. This is, like, really pushing the bounds of what can be made in TF2, even though it's, like, made off of an N64 game, which is kind of ironic. Just the scale of things, and getting certain game events to work within the scope of, like, what you can do at Hammer is really interesting. But, yeah, if you like map reviews like this, be sure to let me know. These are pretty fun to do, and, I think I have a little bit more experience than your average bear with certain types of maps. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like. And, yeah, have a good one.